What's going on, guys? Let's see who's online. It's your boy Phrankleen. Let me change my angling a bit. Let's see who's in line. If you can hear me, say hi. What's up, people? I hope everyone is keeping safe. You, Andy, what's up? How you doing? So, yeah, it's a quick live session. So I came out cycling. I'm in the park. But just want to talk very quickly, man. Yafo, hey, Tony's fine. What's up, man? I'm all right. So, well, basically, I'm safe. I mean, I'm keeping safe. I'm all right. For the most part, I'm indoors. I just basically jump on my bike. Let me show you my bike. There's my bike here. You see my bike? That's my bike. Let me show you. Yeah, you see my bike. So yeah, thanks. It's a nice bike. It's a Carrera. What's it called again? Carrera Axle or something. Yeah. So, anyways, what's going on is I want you to read between the lines, right? So, what's going on is with the global palaver that's going on right now, and so they the two things that people are talking about. So there's an ongoing thing being labeled as conspiracy theory, right? So they're basically now saying if you marry the two topics in your conversation or in your YouTube videos and stuff like that, they would basically demonetize your video and take down the contents. There might even be an utmost sanction, which would be perhaps delete your channel or something like that. So these got me thinking. There's a guy who I'm not gonna name him because I believe the YouTube algorithm has been seriously trained to pick up on the slightest keywords. I'm sure you guys know what the hey, there's about 89 people online watching me right now, man. Come on, hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Let me show you. People are in the parks. Let me show you, man. That's my bike over there. Look, okay, let me walk around a little bit, man. You see, normally, like, people here you could normally do pull-ups on these bars and all that, do pull-ups. So everything's been cordoned off with police thingy. So you basically can't use it. So, people are just exercising and making do, running in the parks. It's a beautiful weather. It's sunny today. But unfortunately, you're not even allowed to sit on the benches. Let me show you, man. You see the benches over there? All benches in the park. All the benches in the park have been taped. You're not allowed to sit on them. You can basically exercise. So across the field over there, you can see people exercising, people jogging and walking past and stuff like that. And that's basically what humanity's been reduced to right now. Yes. Somebody's talking about London Real. So the reason I'm making this, you see, by following the journey of what's happening globally and what we've been, what's going on globally and all this so-called pandemic, and the more you look at it, and this is what I'm saying to us as particularly black folks, man, the more you activate your inner mind and you allow yourself to be educated, you educate yourself and get knowledge, you basically would understand how the world you live in actually works, how the world we live in is wired. There's a lot of fear factor that's been inflicted into everyday life to keep everybody at bay. I spoke to a couple of people earlier when I was cycling. I just got a drink down the road, and people are just scared and terrified. A lot of people are misinformed. They don't know what to expect. And particularly, one of the problems is, people are talking about finance and how they've lost their jobs and how they're not sure of what's going to happen next, tomorrow, how, businesses have crashed and stuff like that. And people are just panicking. A lot of people are misinformed. People just go on Facebook and it's whatever this person said, whatever that person said. Now, the long and short is, like I said at the start of this feed, if you are heard or seen talking about the two prominent topics, if you marry them together in your content, YouTube will take them down. So basically what's happened is, I think a couple of days ago, a guy by the name, I'm not going to name him because I don't want my video to get flagged, said, made a video, and they put that video, gained multi-millions of views on YouTube, right? And that really rattled some people up at the top of affairs within the society. Look at this beautiful dog, man. Let me show you this dog. What's up, buddy? Whoa. It's a big dog, man. Sorry. I had to run back, man. That's a big dog. I'm out of give me an DJ. Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of people were rattled. People in the high places, right? In the BBC. So what the BBC did, British Broadcasting Corporation, what they did was they got YouTube. Okay, they used their powers, got YouTube to take down the video from that particular channel, and then basically YouTube has then now came out with this very drastic decision to say anyone that's saying stuff about those two topics married together, to say it's doing, something negative to people and stuff, your videos, basically, they even said, they described it in an article about they would limit access to your content, they would limit access to, recommendation of your videos to people watching and all that stuff. So that gives me insight. Even this platform that we're using to, reach out to ourselves and communicate, express ourselves, it's controlled by the state. So there's a major gagging clause now in place. They don't want you to say stuff. They don't want to, look at this person saying Phrankleen is scared of a dog. I beg, man. That's someone else's dog. That's not a dog that I raised myself. So I cannot just go around embracing any dog that I see. And that's a big dog, man. That might be some crazy dog that will bite my bum. So you got to be careful, man. So basically, our freedom of speech has been debilitated. Our freedom of speech is basically being taken off us, right? They are limiting our voices. They are basically, pushing the world into a tight corner. And this is what what's this one saying? Get to the point. Let me remove your ass, man. Don't come on my page and tell me get to the point. I can actually get a mat and lie on the floor if I want. Don't come here and tell me get to the point. What's wrong with you, man? It's a lovely weather. I'm having a chat. I'm choosing my words carefully. I think the smart people on the live feed know that, okay? Get to the point, Yeah. So, long and short is, apart from me, people like me that make contents and stuff like that, it's, you've just got to be careful, watch your back. Doesn't stop you from, educating yourself, being informed and stuff, but it's the world we're living in, man. They're basically trying to push us into a tight corner, trying to limit. And there is one thing that I've learned. When they go to this kind of extent, imagine one man makes a video on YouTube, one man. That video got multi-million of views. And within the 2 shakes of a dog's tail, they took down the video, and they basically then used that to make rules to then gag every other person, basically to prevent us or anybody else from saying stuff. If you say it, you're tagged as a conspiracy theorist and stuff like that, okay? just be careful. One thing I've learned, particularly for those of you, if you work for, like, I don't know, maybe you work for government department and all these organizations, just be careful because they are watching, okay? Somebody's saying, where's your mask? Yo, I'm not wearing any mask, man. That's a good point, but I'm not wearing any mask. I keep my distance. I'm indoors. It's, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm not mingling with anybody. I'm, you know, I keep my distance. I've got my thingy in my bag here. Let me show you. If I need it, I've got this. That's my hand sanitizer. Can you see that? But I'm not wearing any mask, man. I'm not wearing any mask. I'm not going to imprison myself for anybody. What I'm trying to say to you in a nutshell is it's a massive mental conditioning that's going on. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Mental condition. It's on a global scale. The virus is in the air. That's what you got told. That's where I'm going. I'm not going to say more than that, man. What virus is in the air? Look. Somebody said, what if you sneeze in that park? Achoo! I've got tissue in my bag. If you sneeze, you should know how to behave. If you sneeze, achoo, you contain your sneeze. I've got tissue. Look, I've got a bag here. I've got tissue in my bag. I'll clean my nose like a grown-up. I'll put it in the bin. There are bins across the park, and I can use my hand sanitizer. I'm not going to sneeze, run to the next man. So anyway, I think my video is buffering now. Can you still see me? Can you see me? Can you still hear me? Can you see me? Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Can you see me? It's my video is buffering now, man. Not sure if you can see me, if you can still hear me. Right, okay. Don't know, it's got this Phrankleen sign like it's buffering because I'm not on Wi-Fi, I'm just on my... Yeah, loud and clear. Anyway, you know, it's just a brief one. I thought, you see, this is why I say, educate yourself, black folks, man. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Knowledge is what they don't want us to have. Knowledge is what they don't want us to have. Get knowledge, free your mind, man. Don't allow yourself to be trapped in fear or be governed by the oppressive powers of some other people, man. Okay? Let me see, man. I can see you, but barely hear you. Oh, wow. Can you hear me? You're lucky you don't suffer from hay fever. No, I've had, listen, Tony, speaking of hay fever, right? Every year, I've lived in the UK for donkey years, right? Every year at the start of summer, I would normally have like hay fever, you know, like all that sneezing and stuff. And when I take Lemsip, drink a lot of hot water, hot drink, Lemsip works for me and then within a few days that goes off and I'm fine, okay? So, hey, look, man, look. People, please, all I'm saying respectfully, don't think I'm not an ignorant person, okay? But at the same time, I'm telling you, I'm not governed by fear. You know, let's not allow ourselves to be trapped or governed by fear. One of the most part of this is people have very minimal, very tiny amount of knowledge, but we are ruled by a huge amount of fear. Do you see what I'm saying? I was cycling earlier, I said it earlier, right? And I chat to a few people and people I'm asking them questions. What do you know about this global palaver that's going on? People don't know much. Everyone is talking, but there is a lot of incoherent stuff, inconsistencies, but there's a huge amount of fear. And that's exactly how they want us to be. Do you see what I'm saying? Because when you're governed by fear, it traps you. It changes your mind. It changes your brain. It doesn't allow you to think outside the box. You're controlled by what they impose and inflict on your personal lives. Do you see what I'm saying? So you get knowledge and we free our mind. Lord, who said it's not a known virus? Y'all really believe it? Trust me, people. Hey, listen. There is 247 people online. Come on, man. Hit the like button for your boy. Let me hide another user from this channel. No time, man. All right, let me get myself some water. Let me get myself some water. Hit the like button. 256 people online. Come on, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. CC, you're not hidden. Yeah. The weather is nice. It's warm. It's sunny. It's great. That's because people are afraid of what they don't know and what they believe they can't control. Anyway, yeah. People are afraid, man. There's a huge amount of fear, a huge amount of confusion. And you see, particularly, let's talk about this briefly before I cut off. You see the impact of this, you're not going to see it now, okay? There's a recession behind this. There's so many businesses that are already being destroyed. So many businesses that are never going to recover from this. The whole stimulus package, the government is going to do this. You guys know this, man. Particularly for those of us that live in the West, the government would say they would do one thing, and then when the time comes to do it, they say something else. It's affected a lot of livelihoods. I was talking to a woman earlier, a black woman, she's Jamaican, and she was telling me about how, you know, they laid off herself and so many colleagues, and some of them have been forced now to be dependent on the states, you know, for state benefits and stuff like that. This is the truth. This is the reality. The gentleman that was with that woman was telling me about, he doesn't even know that he's been trying to get another job because he's lost his job. He was only about 3 months in the new job, and then now he's been laid off because of the COVID palaver. And then he basically said he doesn't even know when he will ever get another job. So basically he's broke, he hasn't got any savings, and there's bills to pay, and it's just hard, man. It's hard. Somebody's saying, let me see some of the comments here, man. Somebody said Phrankleen iboni Victoria one now. Some don't know where to hit that like button. Hit the like button. Come on, man. Let me see. Hi, Phrankleen. I'm lucky to joining you today. I get laid off 3 times 2 years in a row. Wow. This is why we can't depend on paychecks. No, we can't. We cannot depend on paychecks, man. You see, put all that, you know, put all that stuff aside. My emphasis is the destruction of, you know, people's finances. You know, the destruction of, you know, people. Anyways, I've got to go, guys. There is actually a police officer in the park now, because they normally come to the park to see what people are doing. There's a police officer there. I've got to go now. Can you see him on the field? That's a police officer on the park there, man. You see him cycling around. So they basically want to make sure that people are not, you know, just lurking around or something like that. But I don't want no palaver with them. Well, he's gone. He's leaving the park, but because I think he's leaving now. I really don't like engagement. I hate cops, man. So if he comes here, I might have to give him a mouthful, but I don't want any confrontation. I hate cops, man, because they are corrupt bastards. That's a conversation for another day. Police officers, they are corporate criminals. They are worse than the gangsters on the road, man. Anyway, man, stay safe, my wonderful people, man. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that like button, man. Please now, please. There's 266 people watching me. Hit the like button. You can see the like button. It helps me to gain traction, okay? No, I can say whatever I want. I hate cops. Okay, let me break it down. I hate corrupt police officers. Does that make sense? I'm a black man. I've lived in England for donkey years, and I can tell you, I can give you a truckload of stories of, you know, racism by, you know, British police, and how they try to frame, not even try, how they framed so many innocent black people, and how, God forbid that you get pulled over by a cop now, before you get the chance to even express yourself, okay? They're already plotting on how to frame you, okay? They profile you. The list goes on, man. So I hate corrupt, you know, cops. If a police officer is doing their job properly and within the remit of the law, in accordance with the law, you shouldn't have a problem with them. But the ones that abuse their powers, the ones that frame you, the ones that basically want to see you go down and destroy your lives, those are the ones that I hate. They're liars. They're known to forge witness statements. They're known to abuse police database. There's a long list of things, man. Again, never be afraid to speak your truth. Never be afraid, okay? Nigeria cops they are equally as bad, Jari. Yeah. Akinola, beside what you chatting? Press. Okay. Anyway, that's me. That's me done. It's a lovely weather. You can see people walking past and enjoying the lovely weather. I'm gonna go grab my bike now and just, yeah, I also have my fight against the establishment. I might even do a video someday soon and tell you people about my mega case against the establishment. I will shock you. For those of you that don't know, you know, the establishment is corrupt to the T. They are unbelievably corrupt, man. You know, it's that's why you see me, you know, I talk about us blacks, Africa, getting it right and all that. It's not just about banging out YouTube videos and just wanting to get views. It's how I feel deep down on the inside, man. You know, you're basically thinking about Africa to get better. You would prefer to be over there and stuff. But Africa, man, the leaders are bastards. You know, they don't even imagine you live in the West, you live in an environment that's not designed for you. And then you're hoping, oh, Africa might be the better option, might be the place to be. And Africa itself is a shithole, man. It is. Because of the corrupt leaders. Imagine you're fighting for basic amenities. You know, like we are on the lockdown here, right? At least we have the basic amenities. We can eat, we can do stuff. There are people in Nigeria as we speak, they're crying for electricity. They can't even, there's no water, there is no, that's insane. I can't count the number of times I've been stopped by feds while I was driving, only for them just to talk about something unrelated to why they stopped you. Oh, they do that all the time, man. They do that all the time. Anyway, that's me done. That's me done. Let me roll, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, show your love, man. Hit that like button, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Peace.